yeah, thorny back out on the water today. It's lovely today, in fact it's beautiful. It's like a mill pond. The water is absolutely flat, as you can see. There's hardly any current. Obviously the tide's going out a little bit, that's not a drama. Sun's out, it's about 13 degrees tops. There's no wind at all. It's actually ideal for kayaking. Well, if you know, if you just want to have a chill out day. And we're at the back end of October. I'm in an area called Stokes Bay today. It lies just to the south of Gosport, just off Portsmouth. In between it, a place called Leon Solent, and opposite the Isle of Wight, which I'll pan around to in a minute. It's a shingle beach. It's about 1.5 miles, 2 miles long, I think. Don't quote me on that though, I'm not 100%. We'll just come round there, look. There's the Isle of Wight over there. This area here was used in World War II for the D-Day landings. A lot of the landing craft set off from here on 6th of June 1944. And off they went on to Operation Overlord, for those that are interested. What I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to set off into the distance. I don't know if you can see it properly. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, because I'm on the iPhone. It doesn't do it while recording. If it does, well, I'm a mong and I don't know how to do it. But there's a fort out there. There's actually 3 of them. So we're still heading off towards that little round fort in the distance. They're basically man-made islands, and I think there's 4 of them, I can't remember now. There's Defo 3, they put forts on there, and I think they were built in the early Victorian times. Could be earlier, I'm not 100%, but I know they were put up there obviously to combat any threat from the sea, which was always, well, predominantly from the French. Just off to our left there, literally, well, just off 12 o'clock to the left of the bow, check me out, bow, is Fort Gilliker. That was another fort that was built back in the day. I'm not sure it was in the Victorian times or earlier, sorry. But that came into disrepair just after World War II in the 1950s, I think. There's an ongoing thing with it at the minute. They're trying to restore it, get some funding for it, and try and save it. A lot of it's out of bounds, but you can still walk down to it. It's a lovely area. And you just follow that massive long shingle beach there. Keep heading towards the little fort island out there to the front. I don't know what that one's called, but like I say, I know there's 3 or 4 of them. Oh, it's fantastic, like, spot on. Absolutely effortless, really, kayaking in this. It is in this kayak anyway. I think you'd be okay in a normal inflatable in this. There's quite a lot of sailing boats out today. Obviously, good weather comes out, everyone wants to come out, especially us Brits. Any sign of the sun, t-shirts on, shorts on. I'll probably be out for another 2 hours today. We've only got 3 more hours of light, and besides that, Liverpool's playing at 4:30 anyway. Can't miss that. Big game. Always a big game. So we're getting closer to the fort, look. Just turn the boat a little there, literally to 12 o'clock I think it is. I can't quite tell on the iPhone what it's probably looking at the moment. I think it's right. Fort Gilliker. Like I say, they look at restoring it, repairing it, they've just got to get the funding for it. But this Stokes Bay as well, it's been used a lot of time because it's got like, well, it's quite deep water, and you can get the big super carriers in here that are predominantly used by the US, the United States. There was one here, was it last year, year before? Can't remember now. Big massive nuclear thing. I forget the name of it. It might have been Gerald Ford, don't know. It was enormous, and they couldn't get it in the normal Royal Navy naval base over in Portsmouth. They sometimes do Royal Navy reviews here as well. I think they did something for the Queen in 2005. Was it one of the Jubilees? I don't know, but they had a lot of ships here. I wasn't here then, I wasn't living in this area. I know they did one. Should be able to make out the fort in the distance. That Fort Gilliker, the one directly ahead now. Little tiny island fort. That area there is going more out of the Sol, it's going towards the channel. I won't go too far out that way, massive ships go out there. Don't take kindly to me, my little 8-foot boat. We'll just hug the coastline. So peaceful out here, I tell you, it's good for the soul, good for the mind. If you're even remotely thinking about taking up kayaking, highly recommend it, honestly. It's a good sport for people to get into, they're just beginners, you know. Plus there's a lot of techniques to learn, sort out, got to use a bit of common sense, starting to get to know the waterways and stuff. As you can venture further out, the more confident, the more proficient you get. Left hand down a little bit, should be able to see Fort Gilliker there. You can't really make out a lot because it's covered with an earth bank, but it's just behind the brow of that shingle beach there. And we've got a big ferry coming towards us, Isle of Wight ferry. I'll head back off in that direction. Right, so yeah, here's 3 of the forts. There's one there straight ahead, 12 o'clock. I come round to the left, that's the Isle of Wight just to the right there, look. And these cows in the town of Ryde. We'll come left, there's another fort out there. Isle of Wight ferry there, look, speedboat. And to the left there is another fort. Like I say, I think they were built in the early Victorian era. I'm not 100%, but you know, like I said earlier, we know what they were there for. I think one of them now is an hotel, there might even be more than one. But they were, you know, they were sold off, but definitely no one is an hotel. I've never been on them myself, like, but yeah, there's 3 of them that I know of. There might be a 4th, I'm not 100%. Over there in the distance, that's Portsmouth Harbour. We'll come round to the left now. There's a lot of guys fishing here, little guys and girls probably. There's the shingle beach again. This is the east end now of Stokes Bay. There is Fort Gilliker that I mentioned earlier, and that's the way I came from, back there, a couple of miles that way. So I'll stay out for about another hour and a half. Like I said, got to get back for the footy. I was going to say the waves are picking up then, but they're not, unfortunately. It's just it's the wash off the big ferry over there. There's a second one coming shortly. I better keep my eyes peeled here. But yeah, absolutely glorious day. It's lovely. It's fantastic. I think this fort to our front now is called Fort Monkton. I'm not too clued up on this one, but it's another big fort. Look, big old Victorian thing. This is in use now. You can go in there and have a look around. And then if you just come slightly right, look, and head straight forward, that area there is what was known as Hasler. It was a big military hospital for a long time, predominantly for the Navy, because this is obviously a massive naval place. But the Army got treated there as well. I was actually treated there for my knees while I was still in the Army. I can't remember what it was now, about 10 years ago I think. But like a lot of MOD things now in Britain, it's been sold off and it's been turned into flats and houses there now. I've actually worked in there. It's lovely what they've done to it. All the buildings, well not all the buildings, but a lot of the buildings are still listed, you know, but that was in use for a couple of 100 years. That it was a really big place inside. It's lovely. Waves have picked up a little bit, but all these big ferry boats do help, and that oil tanker to me right. We don't mind a bit of waves though, it's a bit of fun. Then they'll come out for a bit of a chilled day. I'm just heading off into, well I'm not going to go into it, but towards Portsmouth Harbour there, look. About 2.5 miles now, nice and steady, no rush, chilled out day like I said. Temperature's dropped a little bit, but it's not cold, it's lovely. Straight to my front there is the Spinnaker Tower. It's sponsored by Emirates or something now. All along this left hand side here, it's a big fishing place. Get a lot of people fishing here. Good fish here. My mate Nutty would like it, he'd love it actually. And if you're watching this, Nutty lad, get your ass down here, son. Plenty of fishing to be had. As you've probably guessed, I still haven't got a GoPro. I'm saving up, honestly. I will get one. It'll be a lot easier to do the footage and stuff and move it around. Zoom in when I need to. But the iPhone will suffice for now. It's doing okay. It's doing a job. Honestly guys, it's really relaxing this, it really is. Listen to the water helps. I'm not going to drop off to sleep, eh? You might drop off to sleep listening to me. Part of this part of Hasler Hospital, what once was, is now an immigration detention centre as well. You can see, if you just go over to the left a little bit, there's a fence line there, so that's part of the immigration centre. It's where they put Scottish people. They should do anyway. And the French. Joe, any French people watching? Heading back in now. It's been a great day, honestly, fantastic. It was only a few hours. It's good to get out. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm heading off back towards that point dead ahead, 12 o'clock. You're right ahead of the bow there. So it's about a mile, maybe, yeah, just over a mile to go. I've got about an hour, so it's easy to get in. Bit of a current to work against, but it's not a problem. Nice to have a little workout at the end. It's been really relaxing today. Really good to get out, get away from everything. So I've got the Isle of Wight on my left, and that's Stokes Bay, single beach there, look on the right. It's the lifeboat place just dead ahead, well about 1 o'clock. Like I said earlier, if you're looking at getting into a sport and you're not too afraid of water, get into kayaking. Honestly, it's a good sport to start as a novice as well. And it doesn't take you long to get into it, as long as you're sensible, be safe, respect the water, like to have a chill, and you get a bit of a workout sometimes if you want, all down to you. Get into it, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's done me a world of good. Getting back into it these last few months. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Adios amigos.